Today we're counting down 10 off-road trucks that get pushed to their absolute limit through mud pits deep enough to swallow a tire hole. From factory-built beasts to full-blown competition rigs, these are the machines built to fight gravity, traction, and common sense. Number 10. Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. It's basically a Wrangler Rubicon with a truck bed bolted on, and that means it inherits the Rubicon's locking differentials, heavy-duty axles, and factory-ready off-road geometry. In mud, the Gladiator's long wheelbase actually works against it a little compared to a shorter Wrangler, but its low-range gearing and aggressive tires make up for it once the terrain gets sloppy. It's not the most extreme truck on this list, but it's proof that you don't need a full custom build to get muddy and have fun doing it. Under the hood, most Gladiator Rubicons run Jeep's 3.6-liter Pentastar x6 paired with a Rocktrack 4x4 system for serious low-speed crawling control. The factory skid plates protect the fuel tank, transfer case, and oil pan so drivers don't have to think twice before dropping into a deep mud rut. And because it shares so many parts with the Wrangler, Gladiator owners have a huge aftermarket to pull from if they want to push it further than stock. Number 9. Mega Trucks. These are purpose-built competition machines you'll see at organized mud bog events across the country. Riding on portal axles, oversized paddle tires, and engines that can push well past 1,000 horsepower, mega trucks aren't street legal, and they were never meant to be. They exist for one purpose: to blast through the deepest, nastiest mud holes as fast and as violently as possible. If you've ever seen a truck completely disappear under a wave of mud and come out the other side still moving, that's almost certainly a mega truck. Many mega trucks start life as a stripped-down pickup frame before being rebuilt from the ground up with a tube chassis and reinforced frame rails. Engines are often swapped for big block V8S or even diesel power plants tuned specifically for low-end torque rather than top speed. Because they're built for competition, not the street, there's no single model here. Every megatruck is a one-off creation from its builder. Number 8. Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. This mid-size truck punches way above its weight class. GM equipped it with factory Multimatic spool valve dampers, the same suspension tech used on race cars, which lets it soak up rutted, uneven mud trails without beating up the driver. Add front and rear locking differentials, and the ZR2 becomes a genuinely capable mid-size off-roader straight from the factory. It's smaller than most trucks on this list, but in tight, technical mud trails, that smaller footprint can actually be an advantage. The ZR2 also comes with a 2-inch factory lift and a wider track than the standard Colorado, giving it extra ground clearance and stability in ruts. Rocker panel protection and front skid plates help shield the underside from rocks and debris hiding beneath the mud surface. For drivers who want factory off-road credibility without stepping up to a full-size truck, the ZR2 remains one of the strongest options on the market. Number 7. Ford Bronco Raptor. Ford took the Bronco platform and gave it the full Raptor treatment: a twin-turbo V6, a widened track, long travel suspension, and 37-inch tires as standard equipment. That combination means the Bronco Raptor doesn't just survive mud, it attacks it, using its power and suspension travel to keep momentum through sections that would bog down a stock 4x4. It's one of the most track-widened, purpose-built factory off-roaders ever sold, and mud is exactly where that engineering pays off. Ford also fitted the Bronco Raptor with Fox Live Valve internal bypass shocks, letting the suspension automatically adjust damping in real time based on terrain. Front and rear locking differentials, plus a heavy-duty transfer case, give it the low-range control needed to keep tires biting even when the mud gets deep. It's essentially Ford's answer to, what if a mid-size SUV could hang with full-size off-road trucks, and in the mud it mostly delivers. Number 6. GMC Sierra 1500 AT4. The AT4 trim brings a 2-inch factory lift, off-road tuned suspension, a locking rear differential, and underbody protection, all wrapped in GMC's more premium interior. It's less about brute extremity and more about being a genuinely dependable daily truck that can still get seriously muddy on the weekend. For a lot of off-road truck owners, this balance of comfort and capability is exactly the sweet spot they're looking for. The AT4 also comes with off-road tuned Rancho shocks, designed to handle repeated hits from ruts and washouts without losing composure. Hill descent control and a specific off-road drive mode help manage wheel spin automatically, which matters a lot once the mud gets slick. It's proof that GMC built this trim for people who actually use their trucks off-road, not just for the rugged look. Number 5. Ram 2500 Power Wagon. A nameplate with off-road roots going back to the 1940s, the modern Power Wagon comes standard with front and rear locking differentials, a disconnecting front sway bar for extra articulation, and a 12,000-pound winch built right into the front bumper. In mud, that combination means the Power Wagon rarely needs outside help, and when it does get stuck, it's usually equipped to pull itself right back out. It's a heavy-duty truck that takes mud bogging seriously straight from the factory floor. The Power Wagon also rides on a solid front axle, which gives it exceptional articulation compared to trucks with independent front suspension. Its 33-inch off-road tires and reinforced skid plates are built specifically to handle sustained abuse, not just the occasional muddy trail. Few heavy-duty trucks come this ready for off-road punishment straight off the dealer lot without needing a single aftermarket upgrade. Number 4. Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. Toyota's reputation for reliability carries straight into the mud with the TRD Pro. Fox internal bypass shocks, a locking rear differential, and Toyota's legendary drivetrain durability make this one of the most trusted mid-size trucks for off-road enthusiasts who push their vehicles hard and expect them to keep coming back for more. It might not have the biggest horsepower number on this list, but its durability under abuse is second to none. Number 3. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon factory front and rear lockers, an electronically disconnecting sway bar, and a 4-to-1 low-range transfer case make the Rubicon one of the most capable stock 4x4s money can buy. Its short wheelbase also gives it excellent breakover angle, letting it climb in and out of deep mud ruts that would high-center a longer truck. It's a favorite in the off-road community for a reason. It's genuinely built for exactly this kind of punishment. Number 2. Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD commonly push this heavy-duty platform with 6 to 10-inch suspension lifts, 40-inch plus mud tires, and re-geared axles to handle the size increase. Combined with the Duramax diesel's torque, a properly built 2500 HD becomes a mud pit powerhouse, able to plow through standing water and thick clay with a level of low-end grunt few other trucks can match. It's proof that with the right build, a heavy-duty work truck can become one of the most dominant machines in the mud. Number 1. Ford F250 Super Duty lifted mud build. This is one of the most commonly seen platforms at organized mud events, and for good reason. The Super Duty's frame and axles hold up exceptionally well to big lift kits, oversized mud and paddle tires, and the kind of torque that comes from Ford's Power Stroke diesel lineup. Builders trust this chassis to take repeated abuse without folding, which is exactly why it shows up again and again at mud bog competitions across the country. When it's built right, the F250 doesn't just push through mud, it dominates it. That's our top 10, from factory-capable daily trucks to full-send competition mega trucks. Drop your pick for the truck you'd trust in the mud pit first in the comments. And before you go, 3 quick things. Smash that like button, it really does help the channel. Share this video with a friend who's into trucks, and hit subscribe with the bell so you don't miss the next off-road countdown. See you in the next one.